The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
What's up in San Antonio? You're watching a dose of Landis.
You just got your dose here today at Throwback. Fort Wayne Wizards, baby. Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
You too, man.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker, and you're watching a dose of Landis. You have to. State law.
Jake Roberts, and you're watching a dose of Landis, which is better than catching a clap.
To a dose of Landis. This is a dose of Landis. Shots fired. You guys know me. You guys know me. I'm very unpredictable. You never know what I'm going to do. I remember when I first started Dose Landis, I was going to run against Kevin Ferguson's night shift because they turned me down to do camera and they would give me a co-producer, which is an awesome job, but I wanted to be a guest. I seen I had a slap in the face and I was going to run against them for competition, but Kevin Ferguson sold out. Now it's Gutbusters. Speaking of Gutbusters, I will be doing shows there just as well. So I kind of got Kevin Ferguson beat, even though he got himself set out of business. But you guys know me. I've been doing this for way too damn long. I've had competition from another one of my friends, and then KWF GZWA. You know, I'm doing something totally opposite. Now you guys know that this place right here. You guys know this place right here is on TV every Saturday after Saturday Night Live. Local stuff, local bands, local talent. So, what I'm going to do today is something totally opposite. I'm challenging these guys right here. I want you guys to compete against me. What I'm going to do, season 3 of A Dose of Landis, is that I'm going to talk to the program director, and A Dose of Landis will be running against this show here. I mean, it's not nothing in this building, but they do film here and stuff like that. So, come to go, our C2G, Music Hall, the stuff on, the show that you guys do weekly, sponsored by What's Up Magazine. What's Up, you know how I feel about you. You know how I feel about What's Up. But again, actually I feel like a rebel today, but who cares? That's all I am. But, starting next season, after I take my hiatus off, let's just say that we're going to be running against this TV show. I'm going to try to invade these people. Let's see. Let me in. Hey, guess what? I'm going to compete against you guys. Come on, let me in. See, they don't want to let me in. So yeah, if you think I'm doing my shots fired, so CDG, I'm going to be you guys' competition. You know, night shift is long gone, so why not? And yes, I'm on public access. Yes, I'm going to CW, Fort Wayne. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm the little small guy. People know who in the hell I am and what I do, right? Yeah. I'm the Robin Hood. I'm poor. I don't have that much money, etc., etc. And this is a rich man's park. So obviously they got the production value. They're on NBC 33. And I'm the poor guy. That's going to make a big impact on Fort Wayne television. Well, I'm already doing that. I made Ron Jeremy on Aaron Carter. Tons of big names. So yeah. Shots fired. Stay tuned for season 3. I mean, I know we're on season 2 right now. This is show 13, I think. Who knows? But yeah, so yeah, Dose Landis is going to be competing with this show every Saturday. People's been Obviously, this place is for the rich people. I'm not rich, but I tell you what, I'm gonna compete, and I'm gonna be number one as always. It's kind of crazy. I gotta go for my competition. So, yeah, like I said before, on this episode, you'll see me talking about tons of things from everything from how the show came about to everything else. So, yeah, I just want to say that CTG, the TV show, is gonna get dosed. Let me see if they'll let me in one more time. Oh well. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, I'm going to call this segment, we do a Fort Wayne history segment, but you might as well say that this is history in the making. Wayne TV is not covering it, Fox 55 is not covering it, NBC 33 is not covering it, so not only am I going to do, the shots fired thing I just did, but I'm going to be reporter Jeff Landis. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. It's viral already. It's like an STD is viral, going like crazy. So, I guess somebody on Facebook planted a bed bug at Pontiac Mall, but people are saying it's AJ Locker Room. That's doing the plant get business, marketing idea, blah blah blah. But so the news station's not covering it. So here on a Dose of Landis, shots fired. I figured, why don't I be the first person on TV? Now, social media, everybody's covering it. Everybody's getting their 2 cents in. I'm going to show you from the beginning to end how this all started. So, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this crazy viral video of a guy planting a bed bug. A bed bug. Which those things are very, very, very well known lately with tons of things. But planting a bed bug on a shirt at a local mall. And it's kind of funny on how we're talking about how shots being fired today. If it's AJ Locker Room doing this, I'm not doing any accusations. I don't know the true facts just yet. But ladies and gentlemen, here is the footage from Pontiac Mall, from how it got started to where the security cameras caught him. So this has been a Dos Landis News. You've been anchored.
Hey man, look at this fucking shit. It's a fucking bed bug, dog, on this shirt, bro. No, that shit ain't cool. Motherfuckers got a shop here. And wear this shit, man. It's a bed bug on that motherfucking shirt, bro. You see that motherfucker?
Just take that back to the back, dog.
Get this shit.
Alright, this is the guy that planted the bed bug. Let's show it one more time. This is the guy that planted the bed bug.
It's a fucking bed bug, dog, on this shirt, bro. No, that shit ain't cool. Motherfuckers got a shop here. You wear this shit, man. It's a bed bug on that motherfucking shirt, bro. You see that motherfucker?
And that's at Pontiac Mall. The guy planted this.
Back to the back, dog.
Get this shit.
Has babies.
Oh, no, hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second video where the Pontiac Mall caught the guy doing the setup. Here you go. We'll watch it twice.
Suspect enters the store. He looks around, reaches in his back. He's reaching for something. He comes around, he's still reaching. Reaching in his back, trying to locate something. Gives a greeting to the worker. Comes over to the section. Meets up with another person. Comes in. Boom. Did you see that? I'll play it again for you in a minute. But take a look at how fast it takes him to get to Facebook Live. Let's count. 1001, 1002, 1003. 3 seconds from the time he opened his phone to get to Facebook Live. Who gets there that fast unless you're prepared? Let's take another look. He comes in. Boom. Let's take a look one more time and I'm going to slow it down. Look and watch how there's a little dot change of color. Boom. Right there. Got you. Pontiac Mall in King City Fashion takes pride in our product and our customers, and we will never put you in harm's way. We had an inspector come out and he diagnosed that we have no bugs. Have a great day.
What's up, everybody? This is a Dos Landis Shots Fired
here over at Gutbusters. You know how, the whole thing that's going on with how come about with the Dose Landis going against the night shift. You guys know the feelings with that. I was talking to a former worker that worked for Kevin Ferguson on night shift, and they knew that I was going to try to be a guest on the show. And we all know the story about how Dose Landis came about with night shift and all. But I just found out that Kevin Ferguson was the guy behind him not wanting me to be a guest. He wanted me to be part of the crew. So I just found that out. So, yeah. Now I know the real truth. Kevin Ferguson was afraid that I was going to outshadow him on his show. So, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in on shots fired because I just found this out. So, yeah. So Kevin Ferguson just wanted to be part of the crew so I could make his show better instead of having me on as a guest. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what I just found out. We're here at Shots Fired because you remember I found out something earlier about Kevin Ferguson on how he didn't want me to be part of. He wanted to be part of the crew, but not part of the. You know what I mean?
Right.
So. Yeah, it's crazy how things you find out. So again, like I said, I look at it this way: we pretty much are taking over pretty much taking over that shit. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. The reason why I wasn't a guest on that shift because Kevin Ferguson wanted to be part of the crew instead of being on air personality as a guest. So it's crazy how you find things. Like I said, this is Shots Fired. Gentlemen, this is my last, one of my final segments before this is Shots Fired. Like I said, crazy how last night I just found out about Kevin Ferguson on how him and Mike Moses wanted to have me as a co-producer instead of an on-air talent. So I'm coming to a conclusion by talking to another former employee of Night Shift. Because, like I said before, the meaning of the show is falling into place. Because again, like I said, the reason why I started doing Dose Landis was pretty much be a comedy show and a variety show, kind of like what Night Shift with Kevin Ferguson did. So, yeah. Well, I'm finding out the developing story from last night and today is that the reason why Kevin Ferguson wanted me on his show as a co-producer and as a camera guy to do his show better, and the reason why he didn't want me to be an on-air personality for the show and as a guest, because he's worried that I was going to outshadow his ass, which in reality I was. So, again, as a guy that I like to compete, as like I said, I've been on top of the entertainment industry for a while, and Night Shift, like I said, Night Shift is on a different level with me, on being on a network TV, Fox 55 Fox at the time, and then NBC 33. So, like I said, talking to a former worker there that's known Kevin for forever, she knew that I was going to eventually work for Night Shift, and then, like I said, I seen a slap in the face as, hey, I wanted to be a guest because I seen all these local guys been guests, these national names been guests, and I'm like, you know what? I like competition. I mean, KWF and GZWA, you guys know the competition of that. I was also competing with another guy who does not do his shows anymore, who thought I was trying to steal his talent, etc., which I got him in this industry. I'm still good friends to this day. And you guys know me, I love competition. I mean, why do you think I went after my own competition and said, hey, I'm running after you guys? But come to find out with Kevin Ferguson is that as soon as I threw my shots out to Night Shift, I noticed that he retired, he went out of business, and he sold his business. So I'm thinking that Kevin Ferguson was fearing that Dose Landis was going to take over. So looking at it at season 2, year 2 of doing a Dose Landis, the real meaning of it is, what I was talking about before is competing against Night Shift. Well, Night Shift is no longer around. And I find out stuff from some of the workers, and it's just crazy on how I started doing this show. I was shooting behind the scenes, and then next thing you know, Kevin Ferguson started going out of business, and he wanted to retire, so I think he was running scared, and he went out of business before I tried to compete against Night Shift. So that's my theory, that's my thoughts. Not calling me cocky, not calling me arrogant, but I've been on top of the world, on top of the industry of entertainment around here. So I think he was fearing that I was going to be shadowing him on night shifts. So like I said, this is shots fired. Yeah. So again, like I said, it feels good being on the Gutbuster stage. I enjoy it. Like I said, just crazy on how things change within 2 years. I was on the Gutbuster stage for season 2 of Dos Landis twice. Take it back 3 times because the karaoke one, me singing Boys to Men, and then this one, and then stay tuned to as you're going to see another big show, which we hosted WrestleMania party yesterday at Gutbuster, me and Mike. You can see Dosomania, and on that one you can see tons of interviews from the past from Jake the Snake Roberts, Tommy Dreamer, Tracy Smothers, and other big names for wrestling. And then, yeah, so again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Shots Fired. Yeah, so that's not trying to be cocky, arrogant, or because people think I'm cocky and I'm arrogant, but I think that's the truth. So, alright guys, like I said, like it, Dos Landis on Facebook. Yeah, and gentlemen, this is my old retro throwback. I've got the old, yeah, Joel Pepsi Coastal. I won this award. You guys know that for Carrie's show, radio show. I'm now co-host of. Right there. And then Deuce of Hazards for the General Lee. If I can get a good shot of the General Lee right there. Try and General Lee. I brought them down. Check that out. Still Deuce of Hazard fans. So yeah, here's the Jeff Landis retro. I'm the host of Dos Landis, Jeff Landis. Obviously, Johnny's getting dosed today. You ready to say this? Watch it, Dos Landis, every Thursday at 11 p.m. on Comcast 57. If you don't watch it, Johnny's going to tin cap you all the way to the moon. Alright, hold on real quick. Alright, hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Daily Dose. I don't have an episode title for this one just yet. We just got done doing a lot of episodes. Of course, you see one Ron Jeremy and I was like Gutbusters and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I want to say happy birthday to Great Powerful Dark Angel. Show was made by Sherry Whaley. You'll always be in my heart. Thank you for everything you've done in professional wrestling. But there's a couple of things that I need to address and get off my chest. First of all, we lost a team member. He's still alive. So don't think me saying, he decided not to do the shows anymore. He wouldn't be a man and tell me, pretty much, until after we had Ron Jeremy on. Again, I'm not going to sit here and downgrade the guy, because the guy is a great guy. I'll always be friends with him. Personally, Scott, I want to say thank you very much for all your help, the safe travel. I'm still going to be your friend no matter what. Thank you for being part of the team. Thank you for giving 2 years of your heart and dedication and all kinds of other things. I'll say personally thank you very much for that. I just want to get that out of my and tell you that I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. I completely understand, because I'm in the same boat. Eventually, I want to get the hell out of the entertainment world. But I want to say personally, thank you very much, Scott, for everything you've done for me. We're always going to be friends no matter what. Thank you for being part of the team. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. Just thank you in general, so I'm not upset. Alright, another thing I want to address. People's like, well, a Dos Landis. What is a Dos Landis? A Dos Landis is a variety show, because I know last year, granted, I was filming tons of big-name professional wrestlers and wrestling events. So again, we are a variety show. Of course, you can tell from a variety show. I mean, we've had Ron Jeremy on. He's a porn star. We've had Aaron Carter on. He's a singer. We've had tons of people on here. We had Terry Hicks on here. So a Dos Landis is not just a wrestling show. For all those people out there, it is not a wrestling show. Another thing I would like to address too is that I tried once again to get Boys to Men on. People kept tagging me, hey Jeff, hey, they're coming here. Opportunity to get an interview. I sent them an email yesterday. Haven't got a response. What am I doing so wrong? I mean, I've had legends on my show, big names on the show. What am I doing so wrong? So I'm just giving up. I'm not going to try for a couple years. Maybe on my year off, I'll decide if I want to or not. Okay, another thing I want to address. Okay, I am a public figure. How many minutes do I got left on that thing? What does it say?
You're 2 minutes in.
2 minutes in. Okay.
2:38.
Cool, I just want to make sure, because I'm on my tablet. Another thing too is that my tablet is also my other baby, because my tablet is where I do special segments like I'm doing now. But I also want to say this: I am a public figure, but sometimes I think because I'm getting older, I don't want to be in public. I mean, I'll say hi to people, talk to you, and like, hey, shake your hand, and it's just like when I think that I've gotten older, I get to the point to where I don't want to be around nobody. So please don't be offended. Because when I get done editing shows, doing a wrestling show, or doing something after the shows are done, I am done being an entertainer, and I want to go home and be Jeff. So again, like I said, please don't be offended. Please don't think I'm an ass or I'm being a jerk. It's just I prefer staying in the house, in the home. I'll talk to you via Facebook, via text, via phone call. It's just I don't like being out in public. So, yeah, like I said, don't be offended. Please don't. I know I'm a public figure. I still love I love being an entertainer. I love, the support and everything. I just don't like being out in public anymore. I'm not like I used to, where I love being out in public and going to events. It's just, so don't be offended if I say I don't like the public. I love the public. I just don't like being out in the public anymore. I don't know. It's because, I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I want to get off my chest. Again, thanks for the support. Coming up some big shows. Jake Snake Roberts is coming on. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. We're going to Ryan Up Church. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh yeah, Addison Egan will be on the Dose of Landis in April. So yeah. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for understanding. I just wanted to address some things that's been on my mind. It's going to be on my YouTube channel, Jeff Landis, and also on my Facebook, and also on the Dose of Landis itself. I can't even talk. Like I said, we are here at Welt Radio. Check me, Terry, and Kevo out every Saturday from 1 to 3 on WLT 95.7. Also check me out on Wesley's Kids Hour. Coming soon with a date for that. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please understand, I'm not trying to come off like a prick. It's just stuff that's been on my mind. So you just been dosed. What's up, everybody? This is Dose of Landis. There's a couple things I want to address, but first I want to address the radio show. Check these out, the radio show right here. We got here, done by Jeff Osborne. This is one of the other DJs, Trevor.
What's up, guys?
Terry's on the other side taking care of things. Jeff Osborne did these shirts. Check out the radio show from 1 to 3 every Saturday on WLT. What's the rest?
95.7.
Yes. You can call in a live show. Check us out every Saturday. Terry's all around. So, again, like I said, check out these shirts. Terry got them pretty much made, but Jeff Osborne made them. So, yeah. So stay tuned for that. But I wanted to address some other things regarding not just TV, not the radio, but something else. Go ahead, you can leave this part if you don't want to talk about me being in the public.
I don't care. I'm still standing.
Okay, that's fine. Trevor
awesome.
Trevor wants to be awesome. He's on a dose. He's been on a dose. I guess Shelby wants to say hi real quick on the dose, so I'll have her say hi. Hi. There you go. Anyways, I want to address something. Now, lately I've been angry. You guys know that. And the thing about me being in public, I don't like being in public that much because it's just certain things irritate me, and it's not because I have a big head. It's just I just don't want to be around certain people and certain things because it's just one of those things where I want to take it serious about this. So I'll do this again. But I check out the radio show. Check out the shirt. Get a shirt.
Sound good? Are you watching?
Jeff and some other people liked saying that I had a big head. It has nothing to do with that. The thing is, I am a public figure, been a public figure for a long time. And I love the public. I will always love the public. I say hi to everybody, meet and greet everybody. Everybody supports me, just my friends and my family. I love the public, but just I'm getting older to where I just don't feel like wanting to be around anybody. It has nothing against nobody. I want to be left alone. If that makes any sense. I want people to come up to me and say hi, and I'll say hi back. For some reason, I just feel like I don't want to be in public. Like, as soon as I get done doing a show or something, I just want to hide away and get away from things. I have no idea why. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or just my life is changing. I just don't feel like being around many people anymore. Like I said, the people didn't do anything to me. It's just I just don't feel like being around that many people. Just like, it's one of those things where, it's like, what? Why, Jeff? I'm just trying to explain. It's just, I just don't like, I don't know, it's just, I just want to be home alone. I just want to be home and not worry about the public. Because sometimes I think that, being out in public, people are going to judge you. And people are going to be like pointing fingers at you. And I'm not paranoia. Trust me, I'm not paranoid. It's just, I don't know. I just had that feeling when I'm out in public. I just feel like there's a lot of people that's around. I just don't want to be around people. I just want to grab my stuff and get. I mean, that's what happens when I go to like Meijer, Walmart, mall, or whatever. It's just that's just one thing I just don't understand. I mean, I'm not paranoid or stuff like that. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with me, and why, because this I never used to be like this. Again, like I said, I love the public. I'm a public figure. I have to be used to this. I have to adapt to it. But like I said, this has nothing to do with me having a big head. It's just, I guess when I want to go, I want to be home and left alone and not deal with that many people, because I guess either I'm worried about being judged, people pointing at me. I don't know. Plus, my health issues are starting to slowly come back, so I think that's another issue I think that's going on. So, like I said, yeah. So it has had nothing with me having a big head, or somebody's gonna attack me, or shoot me, or Tupac me, or just shoot me or kill me. I think it has nothing to do with that. Sometimes I just don't like being out in public. I just want to be home. I don't want to deal with nobody. Yeah. I don't know why I'm trying like this. So again, like I said, I'm trying to explain to everybody, this is the way I am. So, you can either take me as I am, but again, like I said, this is how I feel. Unless you're in my shoes, you can walk. Unless you walk a mile in my shoes, then you can judge. But again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I don't like being out in public that much. Like I told you before, it has nothing with me having an ego, because they're far from that. So, I'll see you guys later. Another thing I want to throw out there too, you guys remember I talked about Macy Gray? They sing "I Smell Sex and Candy," that song in the '90s. Well, they're coming to Pierre, so I just hit up their agency. So hopefully we'll have them on a dose coming up pretty soon. I got some for Warriors coming up to do some interviews and go to that place. Go check that out, Grand Wayne Center, with the calls. So yeah, this is why I have been the way I have. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for the support. Welcome to A Dose of Landis, your host, me, Jeff Landis. On this, I want to address a couple things that's been on my mind. One is lately I've noticed I've been angry about a lot of things. It's just how me expressing how I feel, me going off. I do have a little bit of anger problem about certain things. I'm sorry, but if someone's come at me wrong, I'm going to retaliate and say how I feel. Another thing I want to talk about too is, people like, well, Jeff, you like to complain about this and that, and you're a spoiled brat. I admit sometimes I like spoiled brat with some things that I'm doing. Well, like I said, right now I'm on a higher standard with interviewing celebrities. I mean, we had Ron Jeremy just on, we had Donnie Baker on, Jason Nick Roberts, Aaron Carter, Noah Kappa, Nappy Roots, a lot of big names on, and T-Zank, Third Frame, a lot of big names have been on A Dose of Landis. And like I said, with me, whenever I say, hey, I'm having this person come on, I'm trying to get this person, Bone, Boys to Men, or such and such. And I feel like if I don't get them on, I'm a failure, because again, I've got high standards. Because like I said, with A Dose of Landis, it's a variety show. We have a show for professional wrestling, comedians, all kinds of things, a mixture of everything. And with me doing a celebrity thing, again, like I said, that is my niche. I like interviewing celebrities because, again, A Dose of Landis was supposed to be something else, and the next thing these big names started coming on. And I'm like, okay, bam, we clicked, we got something. So that's why I'm doing A Dose of Landis. So I'm trying to do celebrities. I'm trying to make this season 2 bigger and better with, Ron Jeremy was on, Jason Nick Roberts. That's huge names in 2 episodes. So I'm trying to up that every year, every season. And like I said, I feel like a failure when I don't get these big names, because I'm like, I want to try to do that. I was taught by somebody who said, don't advertise unless you're going to actually get them on. But with me, I just want people to know who I'm trying to get on. So again, I feel like I'm a failure if I don't get these people on that I'm trying to get on. But I do have my celebrity guests I want to have on: Vince McMahon, Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Saved by the Bell, the crew itself, Dukes of Hazzard people, just tons of people I would love to have on the show. Just Randy Travis if he wasn't in his state of mind. Just tons of these people. But I would love to have Metallica on the show, Skid Row. I got like all these big people who I would love to have on our show. Ozzy Osbourne would be awesome as hell. But again, like I said, I've got a wish list of people I want to have on. But again, like I said, thanks everybody for the support. I really appreciate it. By the way, I want to say I love you to my mom, Sherry Landis. I love you to my grandma. Speaking of my mom, she made this background. That's why I'm like, oh my god, I should do a scene here. I mean, not only that, but it goes good with my shirt. So I love this background. My mom did this. So yeah, creative by my mom, Sherry Landis. She did a great job with that. But again, like I said, guys, I'm sorry the way I've been acting. I have high standards. Because this show means a lot to me. This is, out of all the shows that I've done, from, like I said, the Jeff Landis show, this has been the best one ever that I've done. But, ladies and gentlemen, my son JJ ran the camera. My son Brett's here with me just as well. I just want to say I'm out.
Right and knockout. Peace.
You've just been dosed. Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, Brenda. How you doing, shirt? I'm doing okay. I'm gonna get heat for that, but anyway, check out this Wizard of Oz. You guys know this is my favorite movie, Wizard of Oz of all time. I got this at a convenience store. So it's pretty cool. Gotta have it hanging up. But anyways, I kind of want to, talk about something that people kind of curious on, because I get asked, all the time, what is the real meaning of a Dos Landis? What is a Dos Landis? Well, this is how a Dos Landis came about. Alright, well, I started doing, obviously I was gonna, okay, let me rewind. Okay, there we go. Like I said, I'm excited. I got my favorite movie. I'm just excited about tons of things going on. Gonna be refereeing Heroes and Legends coming up. Gonna be doing the pre-show. Excited about that. Meeting some of the stars from yesteryear. That hopefully get some interviews as well from Marty Jannetty. Just a couple few. Hopefully that'll work. But anyways, yeah, tons of great things. But yeah, like I was saying, the meaning of a Dos Landis. Originally, I wrote Kevin Ferguson and Night Shift. Mike Moses sent me a message saying, "Hey Jeff, we want you to be a producer," and I wanted to be a guest on Night Shift. Well, the whole thing with me, the old KWF and GDWA, or I wanted to, I was like going back in that area. I want to run against Night Shift with Kevin Ferguson, and then I was like, okay, cool. I want to be the next Kevin Ferguson, be better than him, run against him. My Dos Landis versus Night Shift. Well, the show was originally supposed to be a comedy show / big names coming on, type of deal with skits. The next thing you know, I had you guys know I had colitis, was sick, didn't want to be on public, had a certain smell on my ass, and it just, I just didn't want to be in public, didn't want to be involved with anybody. So it's like, yeah. And then I had Danny B. Severin come on the show. We were doing the Jeff Landis show. I wasn't doing any Dos Landis or anything before then. I was just doing the Jeff Landis show, just certain things I wanted to show, type of stuff like that. Because the Jeff Landis show was a variety show. Because I did 3 Years Festival and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? I had Danny B. Severin on, and then the credits started rolling. I was like, bam! That could be my very first episode of Dos Landis with Danny B. Severin. Because he's a huge name, everybody knows him, and then we clicked really good on air. It's like we've known each other for years. And then next thing you know, Ryan Ely from Buzz Comedy, I was posting stuff from Heroes and Legends. Rick Flair was coming to town. Ricky the Dragon, last year for Heroes and Legends, he's like, how come you don't share the RVD thing or whatever? And I was like, well, you come out to the show and watch. And I was like, do you want me to bring the camera? So I brought the camera, and then I talked to Tom Garland, which I've been talking with him. We're trying to get a guy from Starship Troopers, Super Troopers. One of his comedians on the show right now. He was an agent for Rob Van Dam. So I was like, alright, cool, let's see what we could do. So then it came about. RVD was the very first special guest on my show, and then I was like, okay, cool. And then my idea was to have a variety show with the Dos Landis interviewing big stars, and then Aaron Carter was on the show, and if Roots became on the show, it's like, oh, we've got something going on. So that's how a Dos Landis came about. We started getting these big names. I'm like, alright, here we go. We have something. So that's how the big names became on the show, and Dos Landis became a variety show. So it wasn't a comedy show. So we had a mixture of a variety show. We have comedians, artists, big names, celebrities. Ron Jeremy was on, you guys know that already. Working on Ryan Upchurch, working on, there's another big name that we're going to have on. Scott Hall might be on the Dos Landis. Scott Hall for Road Rover Comedy, we're going to be covering that. So it's like, And then Donnie Baker's been on, so we've had tons of big name celebrities. So that's how Dos Landis came about. Dos Landis is a variety show, and yes, mainly we are focused on getting big names on the show because again, we are doing something different in this town that nobody else is doing. And Rez Gold is doing the same thing. So props out to you, Rez. Pump to you, Rez Gold. Check out him. Rez TV. Rez is doing the same thing as I'm doing. Getting these big names. Props to you, man. We're trying to do something in this town that nobody's doing. Again, like I said, I want to be the Anne Cologne of this era. So Dos Landis is kind of a spinoff of hers with big names. So again, we are Dos Landis is the Anne Cologne era. And this is how it's going to start with the Dos Landis. So again, like I said, thank you guys for the support. For the people who's been asking me what's a Dos Landis, now you know. So you're seeing my Wizard of Oz sign. Hopefully you enjoy seeing my old retro stuff. Again, like I said, this is the Jeff Landis show. Random. Because, you know, I've got tons of stuff on my YouTube channel. So this is Jeff Landis show. Random. I'm going to get with Wesley and do editing and whatever. So this is called the Jeff Landis show. Random. Facts that you wanted to know, facts you're getting to know. So yeah, you see all my YouTube videos I've done recently. This is the Jeff Landis show, random. So that's how Dos Landis came about, and you have just been dosed. Hey, it's Jeff. I want to talk about some stuff that that's been on my mind. Now, yesterday I had a post on Facebook about Boys to Men. By the way, NWO for life. 90s baby here, or 80s, you know what I mean. But anyways, I want to talk about something. Me and Dean Ramos has been friends since 1995. And I know we've had some professional talks about, stuff with entertainment and the Boys to Men on the way things should be done. But yesterday, Dean, he drew the line. I have some learning problems. I got some special ed as a kid through all my life. I've taken classes. My grandma's the greatest, and you had to sit there and down me. You should have just you should have just told me. And like I said yesterday, I went to the level too, to where hey, I exposed you for me paying $50 every month just so you could have one episode on TV for CW Fort Wayne. So yeah, like I said, for you to criticize me about something about my grammar, and I know Dean, I'm not, like I said, this isn't to bash you. I still love you like a brother, and I appreciate everything you've done for me. But yesterday, you just went to all low with assaulting my grammar. I'm not perfect when it comes down to stuff like that. I'm sorry, you're way advanced with a lot of things, with editing and stuff like that. I'm just the entertainer. I'm not too really good with that stuff. But again, just insult me because of my grammar. You could have just inboxed me to do it. But it is what it is. He deleted me from Facebook. And he's the person that gets deleted. He's the king of controversy of everything. And go figure, the king of controversy deleted me off Facebook. Another thing I want to address too, since we're talking about the whole Boys to Men situation, I'm over it. I'm done trying to get them on. It's their loss. Fuck them. I'm still going to support their music, still listen to it. It's because I don't have the money to afford to get them on. It's okay, cool. And then there's another guy I want to talk about, John McDowell. Says I'm living in fantasy land because I'm not making this. Well, I'll tell you what. While you're unhappy with your life and don't like how things are going, or sitting there complaining about this, and that, calling by people that's been on my show like Aaron Carter, Nappy Roots, and just saying that I live in fantasy land, and then calling them has-beens. While you're sitting on your couch, not doing a damn thing, you want to be a professional wrestler, it's not going to happen. Yeah, make up all these excuses on life. That's one thing I don't get about me, My haters come out when other people come out. I said, they're just Landis haters. And like I said, Dean Robinson, you're always going to be my friend no matter what. It just hurts me that you had to insult my grammar because I'm not the greatest. And like I said, I've been to special ed classes. But again, that's all I wanted to get off my chest. Again, I don't have any tapings here pretty soon coming up. So, yeah. Just want to say thank you very much for your support, everybody. Thanks everybody for having my back. You just been dosed. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Shots Fired. Of course, you see me go to CS3, kind of Shots Fired in Thompson to a time slot where next season, those things to go over there. challenge them for the thing. But we're here at Gutbusters. Come check it out every Wednesday. We got karaoke, tons of great things. Check out this new shirt I got. Alright, now model Jeff Landis. But anyways, I want to say everybody, thanks for watching Shots Fired. You see crazy controversy going around with that one thing going on. We're talking about tons of things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for watching. A Dose of Landis Shots Fired. You never know what's going to happen next. And don't forget, coming up pretty soon is Dose of Mania with my co-host Mike.
Dose.